Some of them are correct, and some of them are things that I completely made up. Jeffree Star opens new store.
That one is real. I knew that one. I'm gonna do burger. I'm a big burger guy.
Yeah, you are.
Welcome everybody to this week's podcast,
where we combine cones and conversation.
I'm Logan.
I'm Shawna, and we're your freezer friends.
Well, welcome everybody to the first episode of Freezer Friends.
Yes.
How you feeling about it?
Nervous. We've recorded one episode, trashed it, so pilot episode, take 2.
Yeah. Shawna has gone through an extensive hours of putting this episode together, so I appreciate everything that she did. I'm going to do most of the post work, but she did a lot of the prep, and I am very appreciative because I'm bad at these things.
Yes. Our first episode, I think we tried, and it ended up mildly controversial, I guess, between the two of us. We both had differing opinions, and it didn't flow in the fun way that I think we want it to.
Yeah, I think that I wanted something. I was thinking this could be more controversial, but really it should just be more lighthearted and bubbly and more fun. And I think that's the way it should stay.
Yeah, let's discuss how we got here,
Yeah.
We just like ice cream. We were eating a cone every single night for a little bit there. And
almost 3 months straight.
Yeah. And we were, sorry, Chester just hit my mic. Our dog's in the room. So.
Yeah, so I got to edit out his clacks later, but it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Yeah. But so we've been talking podcasts since February, March?
Yeah, roughly then.
Yeah, and kind of had just various ideas of what we wanted it to be. Like, I know I wanted Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit in here in some aspect, and like funny game segments of some sort.
And I just wanted to hang out with friends, so this is a good way to do both, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so we, it was April, May?
Yeah.
That we sat down. We had a friend over, and I scooped ice cream for all of us, and we sat on the couch, and I went, this is the podcast, right here. 3 people on a couch in an ice cream cone. So it's kind of just evolved from there.
Yeah, we came up with that tagline first. Shawna said cones and conversation. We pulled out ChatGPT to try to give us like names, and we were just searching around, and she came up with cones and conversations for our tagline, and then it was just recently where we figured out our title.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that kind of stopped us from wanting to move forward, because I'm very meticulous in the way that we had to have each little piece. Like, we couldn't do our podcast if we didn't know what we were calling ourselves.
Right. Yeah. Well, should we talk about the ice cream that we have in front of us?
Yes. So obviously our premise is ice cream. So for our first episode, we have 2 different flavors, and we will get in sync come episode 2.
When we shot the first video that we scrapped, we weren't supposed to have ice cream, but I went out and surprised Shawna and bought 2 cartons of ice cream, and so now we have ice cream. Too much ice cream. But
too much ice cream. I think we're going to get sick of ice cream with this podcast, but it's okay. So for me, I have Dean's Country Fresh mint chocolate chip. And Logan will be having Dean's Country Fresh caramel toffee crunch.
So I try to get her favorite ice cream, which is, could you say it for me?
Windy City Minty Fudge Blast.
It's a ridiculous mint chocolate chip ice cream, but she really loves it, and I couldn't find it at the store when I went to buy these, but I think these will be just fine. Let
me tell you my gripe with mint chocolate chip while I scoop here.
Oh, yes, please do.
Okay. A lot of people have the issue with mint chocolate chip that it's toothpaste flavored. Who wants mint? I happen to love mint. I love thin mints. Mint and chocolate chip together is one of my favorite junior mints. I like it all. But I don't like ice cream that has things that get hard in it as it freezes. Like, I don't like M&M McFlurries or Blizzards because the M&Ms get so crunchy. And the same thing happens with chocolate chips. I don't like cookie dough ice cream for the same reason. And so regular mint chocolate chip, to me, the chocolate chips are hard. So I'm taking, a nice bite of ice cream, and I just have to stop and chew these crunchy pieces, which I don't enjoy. And Windy City Minty Fudgy Blast, the MVP of mint chocolate chip ice cream, has just fudge stripes in it, opposed to the chocolate chip. So instead of sitting there and chewing on my ice cream, I just get nice big clumps of fudge.
So also, to address the size of our cones, I already bought a shake today. We went to the beach, so I've had an Oreo shake from Burger King, and I got her a chocolate shake. First of all, Burger King,
Get it together.
What are you doing? We pulled up to this drive-through, and it took forever, but that was fine. It was 4:00 on a Saturday, nice Saturday day, and I'm like, whatever. But we get at the window, and they hand us an Oreo shake and a vanilla shake. I'm like, oh.
Well, first of all, they handed us the Oreo shake, and then we sat there for like another 3 minutes, and then one girl opens the window and was like, "Are you waiting for something?" And the guy immediately like shoves her aside to hand us the second shake. So it was clear that there was a lack of communication, which we should say, we're not hating on fast food workers. We met working at McDonald's. I served 4 years of my life as a manager there. Like, it's something we're very used to. But it was the fact that, like, he hands Logan the shake, and I look at it, I'm like, that's not a chocolate shake. And he says this. He's like, oh, it was supposed to be chocolate. And the guy goes, the receipt said vanilla. And so he turns around, and we look at our receipt, 100% said chocolate shake. And he hands it back. And I don't know if this is just how Burger King makes their shakes, because at McDonald's, like, there's different lines, and the shakes come out in their flavor. I don't know if Burger King is like, it's all one base flavor and then they blend in the flavors, but this was very clearly, to me, vanilla ice cream blended with a little bit of chocolate syrup. So I don't know if this guy was like, screw them. They wanted chocolate. Sure, here's chocolate syrup in the vanilla shake I already made, or if that's just standard practice. But
yeah, I don't know, but it most definitely looked like they just threw some chocolate in there and be like, here's your chocolate shake, in quotations.
Yeah, chocolate shake. So, yeah, this is not my normal. I'm pretty good at scooping our cones, I would say. This is a nice flat cone because we already ate so much ice cream today.
So much ice cream. So
I got ice cream on the floor, and now it's in my sock.
It's okay. So how do you do we talk about, this one's not that great, honestly. I got the caramel one, and it was not fantastic. I'm
sorry. Yeah, okay. I think these ones just aren't hitting the same.
This is way sweeter than I ever thought it would be.
You go for the sweet flavors. So every single time, the last couple months that you have gotten me a carton of the Windy City Minty Fudgy Blast, you have gone through what now? Peanut butter mousse tracks, cookies and cream, various caramel flavors. Yeah, you get like I said cookies and cream. You go through like really, really sweet flavors, like to the point where I'd be nauseous if I ate a cone of that every night.
Yeah, this isn't great, but it'll do. But shall you introduce the segment, because you know much better than I do?
Yes. Okay. So this is a segment that I would like to call. So with this segment, we're going to basically talk about something going on within social media for this week. So one of the main things that I have seen all over my TikTok, it's all over my Facebook, all over Twitter, like everyone's freaking out about this, is the Miranda Lambert selfie issue. Now, I know that you and I have spoke about this privately, so in theory, these, might be coming to us as a little more of like something we haven't talked about before, but this one we talked about, but I still have thoughts. I could talk about this all day long. I don't know if you guys can see, but we have the little floppers. This is our dog Chester. He tries to snag our cones every time we have them, so he's just gonna sit right here and
be invasive is what he'll be.
Yeah, you can probably hear his sniffs. He sniffs real heavy.
So, shall we play the video real quick and then we'll talk about it?
Yep, sounds good.
Shouldn't spend your whole life something bound to fall apart. I'm gonna stop right here for a sec, Danny. I'm sorry. These girls are worried about their selfie and not listening to the song. It's pissing me off a little bit.
You know, you told me Miranda Lambert, but I didn't really put the name to the face. I forgot she was the country singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put the name to the face.
And this is the thing that bothers me. So I grew up on country music. She was one of the greats. Her, along with Carrie Underwood, Taylor Swift, Tim McGraw, Kenny Chesney. Those were my idols growing up. Grew up solely on country music. And to have this happen, to be clear, so the video is, and the selfie has come out, it's girls in the front row stood up and like turned. So there's like, I think it's like 3 of them on each side or 2 of them on each side, whatever it is. And Miranda's on stage behind them. And it's just a picture of them smiling. They weren't being rowdy. They weren't throwing things on stage. They weren't screaming. They weren't like, Miranda, Miranda, like trying to get her to look at this picture. They simply took a picture. This is front row. Like, you know how ticket costs are now. They probably paid upwards of $300 per ticket to sit that close. This is clearly someone that they have to idolize in some sense of the word, because why would you pay that much to go see someone that you don't care that much about, Yeah. So to have her, I play my dang country music. What are you talking about? And this isn't the only case of this. I saw another video, like she has done this in the past, where she has completely stopped her concert to be like, these people are taking pictures. Unless you have it in your rules that you do not allow any flash photography, video, whatever, you're free to do what you want. Like, if I'm at a show, I'm taking pictures of it. For her, that's just more free advertisement. Like,
yeah. You can't. The whole point to go to the concert is to show people that you went to the concert.
Picture it didn't happen. Like, that's the culture we live in, unfortunately. But I mean, even if it wasn't, like, it's not like the concept of taking pictures at your favorite, singer's concert is anything new. Like, you wind up cameras. I remember going to Hannah, Montana as a kid with like the little wind up camera, and I took all kinds of pictures and selfies, and that's literally one of the pictures I have is like me and my best friend from the time and her mom sitting in the chair, and my mom took it on a digital camera, like it's nothing new. So the fact that she thinks that she can just yell at fans for this is absolutely absurd, and she's getting so much hate online right now. Like, what did she think was going to come out of this? Did she think people were going to praise her for this?
I don't know if she is just being out of touch, like not understanding what the culture's like anymore. She's so famous that she's just too far away to understand.
But like, what does she want her concert to be? Like, that's what I don't understand. Is everyone supposed to just sit like politely and just look at her? Like, is that what she wants her show to be?
Apparently.
Oh, it annoys me so much.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Oh. Okay, so I am also really into the celebrity influencer drama. I follow all the drama channels. I keep up on it.
Unfortunately.
You hate it.
I really have zero interest. I could care less about almost any of these people. These people, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. So I thought it would be fun if we played a celebrity/influencer news game. So I have 8 headlines here, and some of them are correct, like things that actually appeared either like as a Twitter headline or an article or something that happened on TikTok. And some of them are things that I completely made up based on just literally just sat here and typed out with different people in mind.
Okay.
I would like to say that this is not my false ones are not any commentary on that person. I literally took a fake idea and just threw someone's name on it. Not saying I think this person did that or there's anything to hint at this. I completely fabricated some of these.
Okay.
So I'll say it and then you guess what you think it is.
Okay.
Okay, so the first headline. Jeffree Star opens new store where he sells both luxury makeup and yak meat products.
That one is real. I knew that one.
Okay, yes. I wanted to start with something easy. So this one, I actually liked Jeffree Star a lot, so I still was following him on TikTok and saw that on July 14th he opened this store. That's an interesting one, but I don't know. Some people are up in arms about it and some people aren't.
People are just mad at him in general.
Yeah. Okay. James Charles canceled after allegations that he walked off with TikToker's dog while she was in the store.
One more time. Do that one again.
James Charles canceled after allegations that he walked off with TikToker's dog while she was in the store.
I don't love James, so I'm going to say that one's true.
No. Nope, I made that one up. Okay, so you're 1-0 right now.
Okay.
Okay, next one. TikTok creator says wearing Kim Kardashian's Skims shapewear saved her life when she was shot.
There's no fucking way. That has to be real because you didn't. I don't think you came up with that. That has to be real. Mm-hmm. What's the story behind that?
Okay, so her direct quote, and so the headline is real that this is something that came out. Don't know if it is actually real. I watched the TikTok and she literally came out. This is her direct quote. The night I got shot, under my dress, I was wearing skin shaping bodysuit. It was so tight on me that it literally kept me from bleeding out. And she posted this TikTok supposedly a couple months after. Did not post pictures, did not post scars. At least not on the TikTok that I saw linked under this article, which makes me feel like there probably isn't any proof because then the article would have linked those TikToks as well, I would think.
I haven't treated very many wounds in my day, but I can't imagine just your typical bra and underwear.
Well, this is a bodysuit.
Still.
And the whole thing with Skims is that it's like really tight. I don't own any. Mildly interested in trying one just because like it has such great reviews, but I don't want to give money to Kardashians, so I have a hard time with that.
Yeah, but I can't imagine a morph suit is deflecting bullets. Like it's
not deflecting. It was just tight enough that it kept her from bleeding out.
I'm following
to which I would say I could wear my jeans way too tight and they could possibly do the same thing.
That's not how that works.
I don't know. I thought that one was funny.
Where was she shot? I have so many more questions.
She was clearly shot in the body if her body suit was what kept her from bleeding out.
Right, but your body goes from your ankles to your neck. Like,
are you understanding bodysuit? Leotard.
Oh, so...
She's not wearing a full morph suit. Have you seen... Oh my goodness, hold on.
I don't need to see them.
Well, I think you do, because this is ridiculous.
Well, then, no, what's ridiculous is she's claiming that. That's what's ridiculous.
Okay, so you guessed that one was right, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what, you're 2 for 1?
Yeah. I got the first one, the second one wrong.
2 to 1. Yeah. Okay.
2 to 1.
All right. Kourtney Kardashian reveals that she's pregnant at Blink-182 show in LA with sign that reads, "Travis, I'm pregnant."
I know she's pregnant because I saw the magazine in the salon. Did she do it there? Probably. That's probably where she did it.
Yeah. Gotta make a stunt.
Ugh. Yeah. Gotta get the likes on the gram.
Of course. Okay, so TikToker. Why can't I speak? TikToker arrested after chasing down JoJo Siwa and allegedly trying to steal a piece of her hair for Shrine. Your face.
JoJo Siwa is the one with the bow, right?
Used to have the bow, yes.
She got rid of the bow?
She's like in her 20s, like just being a lesbian on TikTok now.
All the straight dudes only knew her by the bow.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, she's... I think you made that one up.
I did.
Yeah. I think it was the wrong person to be hunted down and chased for the lock of hair.
Okay. Who, if you don't mind me asking, who would be the right person?
Ariana Grande. Like that level of pop star. Like, I think it has to be... I think it has to go above influencer into pop star.
Okay. The next one. Charli D'Amelio faces backlash for wearing more makeup than usual in latest TikTok.
More makeup than you... That has to be real.
Nope, that one's false. I knew I'd get you with some of these. All right. And Last one. Gigi Hadid arrested for marijuana possession in the Cayman Islands.
I don't know if I know who that is.
She is a model.
Arrested for weed in the Cayman Islands? You're able to launder money there, but are you able to have weed? I'm going to say that's true.
It is true, actually. I was kind of surprised with this one. So I actually took some notes on this. So she apparently bought the marijuana and marijuana paraphernalia in New York City with a medical license. And then she flew to the Cayman Islands on a private jet. And when they got there, she was arrested on like suspicion of having traveled with it. So like I can't remember if they said like smuggling in or like what they like
trafficking of some sort.
Something, I don't know. So on July 12th, she actually pleaded guilty and she was fined $1,000. Oh, I literally have it on here. She was arrested on suspicion of importation of the paraphernalia.
It seems ridiculous. It's so crazy how there's quite a few countries still that if you just even have it anywhere near you, you can go to jail for a long time.
Right.
And I find that kind of wacky and silly. But
all right, so our last little segment here, I thought we could do a what type of ice cream quiz are you to end it out.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Relating this to ice cream. So obviously, we've already tried to record this once, and we did a different ice cream quiz. So this time I have found a different one for us. So this is the BuzzFeed Don't Freak Out When We Guess Which Ice Cream Flavor You Are with 98.7% accuracy. Are you more of a chocolate or a rocky road?
This is going to be dumb. Okay.
All right, so our first question. You just woke up on your day off from work. What's the first thing you do? Go back to sleep, brush your teeth, obviously. Scroll apps on your phone, play your favorite video game, go for a morning jog, eat some leftovers, or finish your latest crafting project. I'm scrolling apps on my phone.
I think I probably will do the same. I either do that or come straight into here.
All right, what are you having for breakfast? Pancakes, trail mix, no breakfast for me, avocado toast, banana bread, cereal, or eggs?
Is this on my day off still, or is this a separate question?
This is a separate question.
If I had the choice, banana bread all day long.
That does sound good.
I was just around always.
It'd be nice. I think I'm more of a pancakes person. Okay, what do you have planned for the morning? Reading the paper, morning walk, working out, I'm off exploring, work, back to sleep, or just browsing on Instagram?
I mean, I would love to be off exploring. That would be the dream.
I think a typical morning for me, I'm probably working in some sense. I'm either doing some sort of social media marketing or I'm going into my job.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's probably what I'm going to click. But I would love to be out exploring.
What's for lunch? Tacos, acai bowl, just coffee, burger, just a small snack, PB&J, or nuts?
Burger all the way for me. Or tacos.
Gross to both.
No, I think I'm going to do burger. I'm a big burger guy.
Yeah, you are.
It's
the only thing you eat.
It's like 90% of my diet.
Oh, my typical lunch is probably a PB&J, if we're being real. How are you spending your afternoon? Watching TV, reading, preparing dinner, going for a walk, cleaning, hanging out with friends, or dance class?
Does anybody really read?
Yes.
How are you spending your afternoons? I mean, after we get out of work, probably afternoons, I'm hoping you clean and then we watch TV and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I did cleaning. All right, what are you having for dinner? Salad, chicken with all the fixings, french fries, sausage, baked potatoes, lasagna, or pasta?
Who just has, just like, there's only 2 meals in this. There's chicken, then you got lasagna, and then you got pasta, which is the same thing. Pasta.
I had the same thought.
I guess if I had the choice, if I had unlimited money, I'd just eat Five Guys fries for dinner every single night until I died.
I think I'm going baked potato. I love a baked potato. And you can stuff that with like some pulled pork and that's the dinner. Interesting.
Pulled pork sounds good. We should think about that.
How many times have I suggested pulled pork on a baked potato? All right. There's always room for dessert. What are you having? chocolate bar, M&M's, strawberry shortcake, homemade cupcakes, brownie, ice cream. No dessert for me, thanks.
You know, you might think we'd pick ice cream. But I think your brownies or homemade cupcakes kind of rule.
I'd probably go brownie.
I think so too.
And
then you can put the ice cream on the warm brownie and then it'd be really, really good.
I think having eaten ice cream for this podcast is going to turn us away from wanting ice cream for dessert.
It's going to change our relationship with it for sure.
Yes.
But we're committing to the bit.
Yes. All right. And finally, what are you doing for the rest of the evening? We totally messed this up. This was supposed to be a day off. All right. What are you doing for the rest of the evening? Watching a movie, late night reading, Netflixing, hanging with friends, throwing a small party for me and a few friends, off to bed early, no plans, or late night workout.
I think if we had the choice, we'd have friends over. That'd be the ideal night.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm still going to do watching a movie because that's our typical night off.
You love to lead a life of adventure and explore new ideas. And I'm chocolate. And chocolate is just a little less basic than vanilla. I don't know why that's the adventurous one.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to change one answer because literally the only thing that I'm changing, if this is my day off, I am not working. I am working out.
Oh, yeah, let's go back. Yeah, let's do it like we think that it's our day
it's going to make me redo the whole friggin' thing. Oh my God. I got mint chocolate chip when I do that. So if I were to follow this as normal and do my typical Thursday off, this is mint chocolate chip. So this one would be, you're pretty cool and also chill. People may not always catch on to your unique personality right away, but you definitely know how to hang 10.
Well, I'm glad that you like the answer better. I am still getting through mine real quick. And I am also mint chocolate chip now.
Lame.
Yeah.
98.7% accuracy. I am what I eat, I guess.
I've
been eating Windy City Minty Fudgy Blast for 4 months. Of course, that's what I am.
I don't like mint chocolate chip that much.
No, you don't. You won't even try it.
It's not that I won't try it. I just don't like it. I have tried it. And I don't like it.
All right. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up for this week's episode.
How long did we go for? About an hour. Well, it probably won't be that long in post, but
yeah, these will probably be 40-minute episodes,
which I think is pretty good.
Yeah. We're thinking every Friday.
And it's just gonna get every Friday, and it's just gonna get easier to flow. We're still real awkward, and when we have guests on, it's gonna be probably longer episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah.
All right. So I guess with that, you can send us any emails with any flavor recommendations, any segment ideas you want. Go ahead and just send those to freezerfriendspod@gmail.com. We also have an Instagram. It is also just freezerfriendspod, and we'll be on Spotify, YouTube, probably Apple Podcasts when this comes out.
We'll be on everything. We'll be on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. We'll be everywhere.
Yeah, and that'll all also just be at Freezer Friends Pod.
Yeah, video up on YouTube, audio probably just on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Go to our Instagram, like all of our stuff. We will
subscribe, comment.
That is our main way we interact with the people that listen to us. So I think pushing everybody there is probably for the best.
Thank you all for following us, and again, that's Freezer Friends Pod on Instagram.
Yeah, appreciate everybody for listening.
All right, that pretty much wraps it up. Stay cool.
Stay cool. See you next Friday.
We're
our future friends. I don't know how much this is going to stay in. Bye.
Our premise is no thing.